So recently I was emailed like one of those generic Google security alerts that are like, hey, your account may have been breached. And one of the accounts in the list was quotev. I don't know how many of you remember quotev, but I was addicted to quotev for like a year in high school, and I would post constantly, like live posts, just like updates every like 5 minutes, because I had one particular friend that was incredibly active on there, and we would basically use it as if it were private messages, but all of them were public. Like, we would just message back and forth. Another reason I was thinking about quotev is because I don't know if you've ever gone on quotev and just looked up like am I gay quiz, but there's just like hundreds of thousands of like chud kid 12-year-old quizzes, like just quality content. And so today I thought I would kill two birds with one stone, and I would like take some quizzes that will tell me what's wrong with me, or like answer important questions about my life. And then also I just want to showcase, honestly, like what I had been doing on quotev, because there's something so mystifying about a teenager's mind and the way that it works. There were things posted that if I could like reach back into time and just kind of like slap my younger self and be like, you can't be doing that. Like, what is wrong with you? That said, I'm gonna try to be nice, because at the end of the day, I was just a kid. And I mostly just want to laugh. I think laughing at yourself is probably the best form of therapy. And I need a lot of therapy. So maybe if I like laugh at myself a lot, my hypothesis is that it will make me better. It'll like cure whatever's wrong with me. And then the quizzes will help too. So I was originally going to do this thing where I like wore an outfit that I would have worn in like middle school, but it's currently like 105 degrees outside. So I'm compromising. This is a shirt I owned in middle school, and it's like a little small, I'm not gonna lie, like not much breathing room there, but I mean, we ball, right? Like, so I went ahead and I like screenshotted a bunch of these posts, because I don't really want to be actively browsing the quotev site. Some of the ads are like questionable, and once I'm done with this video, I'm going to be closing out this account because I want it off the internet. So I don't really want to like reveal the account name, or honestly any of the other like account names that I was interacting with, because those are real people and they could still be active on there for all I know. So, but if you see like a username or something in this video, it goes without saying, don't go like witch hunt these people, you know, like don't go like bother them. Because I think like a lot of quotev's user base low-key is children. So to kick this off, I thought I could just give a sampling of the sorts of things I was saying on quotev. Like I said, I would just kind of like live tweet my day, but not tweeting, quoteving, I guess, quote live Q. I don't know. It was dumb. I'm not going to show every post I made on there, because not all of them were funny. I just have a couple that I thought were particularly entertaining. Like this one. When people try to say you're cute. No. Nobody was saying that. Nobody was saying that. I was LARPing. Nobody was calling me cute. That was not happening. Maybe I'll put a picture of me as my icon. Would that make everyone go blind? In parentheses, yes. One comment. All of that worked for one comment. And I mean, as you can see, I did set my profile photo to a photo of my face. I had a lot of lol XD humor. So every single one of these is like a punch in the face. I screenshotted all of these like a couple days ago, and then gave myself some time to like forget about them so that they would be a little more interesting. I don't even know if I have anything to say about like most of these, but I am a duck, all fear me it's a banger. That's really good. That's 2016. Oh, and by the way, yeah, 2016, you'll see the timestamps, but I didn't crop them out on purpose. This is just what I was like. Can't make it up. So I used to do this thing in high school where I would like talk to people and I'd be like, oh, I bet you hate My Little Pony. And everybody would be like, yeah, don't you? And I'd be like, no, I'm a proud brony. Brohoof. Like, just, like, intentionally rage baiting people so they could make fun of me. Which, like, I don't know. Teenagers can't be normal about anything. But I love this string of comments here. I wonder how many of you hate My Little Pony. Like, theoretically, how many people would hate me if I said I was a brony? Actually, wait. I don't care. And I don't care gets posted twice for some reason. Just like, I guess I was just that big of a badass. I was like Oro farming. And again, all of this for 1 like out of all 4 of these posts, by the way. Just so. Whatever's going on here. So, for our first quiz, I wanted to pick something that was very important. So this first quiz is, how Chinese are you? And we're gonna find out how Chinese I am, which I don't know. I don't have high hopes for the results, you know, guys. I don't know. I'm a little worried about this one. I didn't study, so when meeting someone new, how do you greet them? Halo, like the game. All right, I can't think about these too long because, like, you know, we've got a packed schedule today. We're gonna say konnichiwa. How Chinese are you? What is your social credit? I thought this was asking for my social security number for a second, and I actually almost said it out loud. 16.25. I don't know what that is. I'll just act nonchalant. Do you wear shoes in the house? No, I wear slippers, so I guess sometimes. What is the most popular sport in China? Well, I like ping pong the best. When is New Year's? Oh, it's they're talking about, yeah. What is your relationship with your parents like? What's this? What does this say? I don't know what this says, so I'm gonna pick it. What year was the Great Wall built? Ooh, BC 220. The Great Wall was built by a hero. Yeah, that. By a hero. Yeah. The exclamation point one. What is the Great Chinese Government? Who is this? Oligarchy. It's dictate. No. Unitary that I don't know. Unitary urinary. I am okay. Guys. Bless up. I'm God of Chinese. I'm so Chinese, I will surpass all other Chinese. This brings us to our next big fact, which is that I used to be a huge Homestuck nerd. Like, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. So I ordered my John Beta Kid shirt. I'm going to cosplay as him on picture day. And when my mom gets my pictures, I'm gonna say, shoot, I have John Egbert's pictures. And she'll have no idea what I'm talking about. Moms, they don't know who John Egbert is. I'm a mini pizza. I don't have anything to say about this. I like this one because I think I'm just quoting my parents here, because I remember my parents saying this after seeing this, and I don't know how I would have come to this opinion on my own. But I just watched Zootopia. Shakira sounded like a goat. No offense. Don't kill me, please. Now is a good time to mention that, like, these blue links here, that denotes a GIF being attached, because I used to be obsessed with, like, hyperlinking GIFs to words, and, like, you would hover over it, right, and the GIF would pop up, which, like, genius tactic, very cool, but, like, the GIF is 99% of the time, I'm calling it now, going to be either Skrillex or Onision. There is no in between, there is no alternatives, it is Skrillex or Onision, which I'm going to point out now, we're going to talk about Onision later on in this video, because the death grip that man had on my life as a teenager, not good. Come to think of it, I think that's 90% of my problem these days, is that I grew up watching Onision. So if you grew up watching Onision, you may be entitled to compensation. Anyways, I like this. Me when people remind me that school is coming soon. I'm dying. Why are you Mitchell now? It's like your account just went. I'm assuming this is one of those times where I was using a public platform as basically direct messaging. Don't know what Mitchell means. Help. My psycho washing machine is trying to kill me. So I did this thing where I was like this post, and then for each like I get, I will list a fact about myself. This was fact number 6. I think I actually got like 11 likes on this post, which, yeah, that's right. I was a niche micro celebrity. But fact number 6, I have a lot of fandoms, but not as many as some people. I will list them for those who do not care. MLP, Onision, American Horror Story, Skrillex, and ending it out with Black Butler. I'm also obsessed with Stephen King, but that's not a fandom. Now, mind you, Stephen King isn't a fandom, but Skrillex and Onision were fandoms, apparently. I don't know what the bar for a fandom is, but I'm just saying I think that Stephen King probably would have been the safer bet. Let's do another quiz. Here's a mental illness quiz. So this is going to tell me like what my mental illness is and why people don't understand me, which like I've been asking this for years. So hopefully this will bring me some clarity. So first question. First of all, I must say that there is a reason to be attracted to the test, and I will be happy to help you. Only a psychic understands another psychic. First of all, I want you to be honest with me. This is for your own benefit. How is your relationship with your family? It can be said that I don't talk to them much, but we don't have a problem. You know, no news is good news. How many times have you thought about suicide? Did you do it? I did it a lot more than you think. Yeah, I suicided a lot. I thought, yeah, sure, I thought and did not do it. If you answered yes to the previous question, none of those answers were yes, by the way, but tell me which one of the sentences below is most similar to your situation. Due to the severity of suicide, my parents took me to the hospital and treated me better. However, I am under their control. No one knew about my suicide and nothing important happened to me. Yeah. Nobody cared. Nothing ever happens. I hope you have been honest with me until now. We're at question 4. Because after this test, I will give you any help I can get. Let's move on. Which one did you experience? You can choose more than one option. Okay, cool. I laughed and cried at the same time in public. I cut parts of my body. I gave myself insomnia. Yeah, I gave it to myself. Sure, my feelings are mixed. Yeah, well, you know, sure, we'll do that. The world is only for healthy people. If everyone is going to be the same, there should be no one. NOA. Which instrument do you prefer? So, to determine my mental illness, let's see which instrument I prefer. Trumpet. Trumpets are cool. They've got that song by Timmy Trumpet. Tell me about your friends. I am in a friendly team. I have a lot of friends. I have a few friends. Describe your stress level as 90%. Do you take psychoactive pills? Sometimes I take Tylenol. Words do not describe the pain. What do you think about having a pet? I used to have it, but I killed it. So we're like admitting to crimes now. Like, no. I have a pet. I have a couple pets. Is that from Undertale? Which do you prefer more to kill a creature? Suffocating and skinning the body and then mounting the skin on a doll. Putting the person in the snow for a long time so that the skin of the body turns purple due to the cold. Air ampule injection. The dead dance method. In this case, the person's head is removed and the neck is quickly placed in a metal liquid that prevents blood from spilling, and the body moves without moving the head as long as there is oxygen in the blood. They say it dances. Yeah, I guess that last one. Do you like crowded places? Fuck no. The world is full of amazing secrets. Which is a secret similar to the secret of your soul? I am working for my mental health and getting better. I think 12 questions are enough. If you feel that you did not answer the questions honestly, do it again. And if your problem cannot be solved in the form of a test, send me a message. Show me the results. You are not a psycho. Guys, I'm not a psycho. Thank you. Thank God. I'm free. I'm free. Alright, so let's see a few more of these screenshots. I won't harp on this too much, but we've got Hey, I've been saying this. Don't be sad, be plaid. It's a thinker. Breaking Benjamin is bae, but Skrillex is real bae. Wiser words have never been said. Y'all need the flying spaghetti monster. Was anybody else terribly invested in the flying spaghetti monster? I was one of those kids. I was one of those, like, r/atheist kids, and then, like, after a while, I just kind of took the piss out of it and decided to tell people that I was, like, in the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, which, like, that's, like, the prototype to the, like, I identify as an attack helicopter meme. I don't know. It's, like, the same vibe. Oh, and then, of course, I got my hands on, like, the Zalgo thing that you can put text into, and it, like, fucks the shit up. So we see a lot of that. We got whatever. Potato. And then it abruptly stops to tell people, I'm going to die from a pudding overdose. It was nice knowing you all. 2 comments. So people cared. They were worried. Which, yeah. I was definitely also the key smash guy. So we've got, I got a Pikachu hat, which I have a really funny picture of my dad wearing this hat, but I can't show you because I'm not posting my dad on the internet. That's mean. But the Pikachu hat's cool. I was gonna wear it, but like I said, it's like a cool 106 outside, and it's not really that nice in here either. So I like this. I was having some deep thoughts on the 15th of July, which, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but this all started on like the 5th of July. So all of this is over the course of like 10 days. So I was thinking, should I change my URL to Sandwich Bus? I didn't do that, by the way. So, and this video wouldn't be interesting or honest if I didn't point out that I was also unabashedly edgy online. And so we've got this poem. Roses are red. Violets are red. The rocks are red. Everyone's dead. Are they? And then, yeah, I mean, this was hot off the back of Smash Mouth memes. Personally, I prefer Walking on the Sun, but, we got this, and, we got this as well. I thought it was funny. I sure thought it was funny. Gender, maple syrup. Triggered. Just kidding. Gotta let them know you're joking. I lost a follower? Bye, bitch. I didn't need you anyways. Quack. Then we are back on that Smash Mouth shit, by the way. And then immediately afterwards, we have Kill Me. Wow, okay, I lost 2 followers. Bye, kiddos. I hope you stub your toes. And then I really just thought this was funny. This is just a link to a GIF, but for some reason I let it like stay defaulted to the name of the GIF, which is Onision Andy Biersack quotes. And then wrapping this up with the last post that I ever made on quotev. I'm gayer than your average gay. So, we already know that I'm gay, and we know that my washing machine tried to kill me, and we know I'm Chinese, and we know I'm not a psycho. But I thought I would take one more quiz, because there's something I've been worried about lately. So I found this quiz. It's called, Are You a Child? And I'm gonna take it, because sometimes I'm worried that I might be a child. I'm gonna take this really seriously. Do you go to a lot of parties? No. What do I do for fun? I like to go to the park and play. Yeah, there's like a park across from the gas station I like to get Diet Mountain Dew at. If you were in a bank and someone came to rob it, what would you do? Cry, scream, panic, and hide behind mommy. Yeah. Mommy will know what to do. Do you own stuffed animals? Yeah, hell yeah. I got tons of stuffed animals. Do you watch Sesame Street? Sesame Street, I haven't seen that in years. Yeah, I haven't seen it in years. That's right. Fuck! Man, what am I gonna do now?